I didn't even look. Sorry for the late start. We were just chit chatting it backstage, and we got lost track of time. So, and then I forgot to load the slides even. But anyways, I did promise a giveaway last week. So let's get that knocked out. So all you had to do was comment on either show. I did gather names from both the shows, as you can see. I took all the duplicates out, so it was one entry per person. I don't remember what book I said I was going to give away, but I have a pile of books here. I think it was Something Is Killing the Children book, but it might end up being one of these other books in my hand instead.
Did you spin it yet?
No, I haven't spun it yet.
Okay, because it's just kind of going, and some people are having heart attacks.
Are they?
They see it like they see the arrow going over their name.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's me. That's me. That's me.
Stop.
Here, let's give away. Let's do a GI Joe set. GI Joe Mark Spears. I know I said it was gonna be something else. I'll let y'all have the choice. But I'm sure there's big fans of the show of Mark Spears. So
nice.
Yeah. So this is the glow and dark one trade dress, and then we'll do the Virgin as well.
Man, damn.
I know it's the time of giving, right?
Man, that was not what you promised. I think you upgraded it, so somebody's about to score pretty good here.
Okay, so well, good luck, everyone. Let's shuffle up the names a few times and spin it. Invalid, you're not on it. Did you leave a comment after the show was not live? I didn't see it if you did. And then it's time stamped of when you do leave a comment. So I made this wheel right before the show. So good luck. Uh-oh. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, is it G9 or is it Raging?
Raging.
Oh, Raging. It barely... Is it going to stop there? Or is it even...
Yeah.
Okay. Raging Ronin 7142. Congrats. You have won some G.I. Joe Mark Spears books. I have no idea what the market value of these are, but they're yours now.
It's more than free. I can guarantee it's more than free.
Yeah. And then so I know you might watch on the rewind. So if you do, leave a comment of how I can get a hold of you, but hit me on Instagram. Easy Yee. So that's the easiest way to get a hold of me. And then so yeah. All right. I think that takes care of business for that.
All right.
So but how's everyone's week going?
Oh man, it's a grind. It's good. It's Thursday. Somehow. But yeah, sorry you missed last week. I had some life shit come up, so that was on me. But happy to be here tonight. We got a good list of books to talk about, and yeah, I want to get into it.
Sweet. Tony's in the chat. What's up, Tony?
What's
you should
up,
be on
Tony?
stage.
What's up, buddy?
Big shout out to Cover Price. Make sure you're using the greatest tool on the internet for comics. You can use the code Nirvana14 for a 30-day unlimited membership for only 99 cents. I mean, we're 142 episodes in. If you're not already signed up, what are you doing with your life? All right. And big shout out to Bird City Comics. Make sure you can use the code Nirvana for a 10% discount off their website. Some restrictions may apply. And Grave says hi. I don't know what he's barking at.
Hey.
All right. Listen, if you've never seen this show before, which I can't imagine there's anybody watching for the first time, but if it is you, we do this show to help you on your hunt for books. Don't go pay stupid prices. Hunt, look, build a badass collection on the cheap. That's the whole point. All right. Let's get into it. All right. So this is the funniest thing. So I do a show with Carter. It's his show, Hot Book Alert, on Sunday nights. And if you're not watching that, you're missing out. We have a lot of fun on that. We go through a lot of recent comic sales. And the funny thing was on Sunday, we did that show on Tuesday last week.
Yes.
Traveling, right? He had this book on the show, and I started cracking up because I'm like, dude, I've got that book all set up for Long Story Short this week. So this is Confessions of Love #1. That is not Matt Baker you're looking at, although I can understand why you might think that. Cover went uncredited in terms of the artist. This is from Comic Media in 1950. Only 4 of these on the census. A high grade of 7.5. And what did the book we saw? It was a raw that went for like,
oh man,
it was a good price.
I want to say $3,000.
Yeah, like 3,200, something like that, maybe.
I believe I've got the sale right here, and it went for. Hold on. Okay, so it sold for. Oh wow, a raw copy. I want to say like in VF condition, sold for 3,600.
3,600. God damn. And in this book, which I did not know until I saw Carter's show, it's more of a digest size, right? It's not like a full size comic book, and it's thicker. It's thicker.
What's up, Joe?
What's up, buddy?
Guys? How y'all doing, man?
You're just a little late.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. This is the first book.
Okay, good.
So Tony picked up on the talking point of this book. If you look in the little white rectangle there below the 25 cent, it said, "Should brides be virgins?" We'll leave it up to the chat to decide. We don't.
The answer to that question is no. But this is my opinion.
In 1950, Aaron, the answer might have been different, right? But we'll.
I mean, but in the 50s, I'm looking for the girls that smoke cigarettes, anyways, right?
You need them a little fast, huh?
Yeah. Live fast, die young, right? That's the whole phrase.
Yeah, but this is a really cool looking book, and $3,600 for a raw, relatively high grade is pretty impressive.
Hey, John, I'm going to send you the link if you want to jump on. We just need to merge the Hot Book Alert and Long Story Short chat into one.
John's not in the chat. I thought he was in the chat now. I thought we added him. If not, John, hop on, buddy. You're always more than welcome.
Is he in the Hot Book Alert or the Long Story Short one? Do I need to add
both? I thought we added him to both, but I
thought he was both.
Let me double check. I don't. I'll do it. I'll check it after the show.
All right.
But anyways, if he's not, I'll add him.
But
so I had a question about this. Okay, so since it's uncredited cover art, let's say you made a replica of this cover, not the inside the books or anything like that, but just like straight up copied the like cover of the art and put it on a different book. Can Comic Media stop you? Or I mean, obviously the estate of the artist can't, because it's not credited, right?
Yeah,
just put after uncredited.
You're covered. And this guy looks like he was ripping off Baker, right? I mean, that kind of looks like a Matt Baker, right?
Right. So I'm saying if you rip off this artist because this was 1950.
If you homage this, like there's nobody, they could never come after you, right? For anything.
Okay.
too convoluted. I mean, is Comic Media anybody even own those assets at this point? I would say no, probably not.
It's all probably public domain.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that too. I forgot about the age too, right? Because it's I guess it would be 75 years.
Well, the public domain is a weird one because I mean it's the stuff rolling off, like Superman, right? I mean, this is Mickey Mouse, like this is the era that's rolling off. But the new rules, I was reading an interesting thing where they're saying DC is kind of fucked because they changed the rules in the 50s to 70 years after the creator died, right? That's when the rights roll off. So all of Marvel's stuff outside of Captain America is protected for them, like Namor and some of that stuff. But DC's, their big characters are all coming into public domain.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. So it's
So do you think that could be like the reason also for a lot of people selling DC? Like it's past how many companies now at the hands?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, selling DC books, you mean?
No, I mean like DC, like it's like Warner Brothers.
No, I mean that Warner Brothers deal was really, they were betting on Superman being a at least $1 billion project, and it flopped by all accounts, at least by their standards of the studio. So they said, "Fuck it, we're not sitting on a gold mine anymore at this point. Let's just move the asset."
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Anyways, all right.
That'll start a bigger discussion.
Yeah.
But we're here for long story short.
We are here for long story short. I don't think we've ever talked about this one before, but I lose track. So if we have, forgive me. But Diary Secrets number 25. Obviously, this is a Matt Baker. From St. John Publishing in 1954. This book rarely shows up. It's, for whatever reason, even though it's later for him, it's more obscure. 5.0 sold earlier this year for $1,000, which I think is a pretty good price. $200 a point for Matt Baker's is fair pricing, in my opinion. Only 16 of these on the census. High grade's a 6.0. Love a census that looks like that. Less than 20 books, high grade 6.0. That's the sweet spot, man.
So do you think that 5.0 sell then is pretty low with a 6?
Let me ask you this. If you're at a show, you see this Baker on the wall for 5.0 for $1,000, are you talking to the dealer about it?
Like, are we talking raw or are we talking already graded?
Graded. Let's say it's graded.
And they just have it for $1,000, which was the last sold. Yeah, I
think Bakers for $200 a point are usually pretty fairly valued. Like his shit's really starting to take off.
I mean, I definitely would have the conversation and stuff like that just to see if there's any wiggle room, especially if I'm just going to pay cash like right up front for it.
What about you, Carter? What are you doing on this one if you see it?
For a stack.
I would have to whip out the credit card on it. But I think I would just.
You would just pay it? You would, no negotiation?
Probably not.
16. He's 16 on the census. I mean, this thing. There's none of these out there right now.
Yeah. This reminds me of like there's a. I forget if it's a Matt Baker cover, but it's the one where it's like a roll in the hay.
Yes, that is a Baker. Oh no, the roll in the hay. That's the first.
Is it Ditko?
Ditko, but it's not. The Ditko didn't do the cover though.
Okay,
it's the for Ditko internal, but yes, that's Daring Love number 1.
Yeah,
that book is.
But it's like we go from like the country to the city.
Yes, you know what I mean? The hayloft to the fire escape.
Yeah, right? Love is everywhere.
Love it. You can't stop it, man. You can't stop it.
Yep.
Hey, so Joe, would you buy this for a stack at a 5.0?
With the 6.0 being the high grade?
As a investment, yes. But I mean, I like it. Yeah, because I could see, because the frenzy on Matt Baker is, I mean, it's real. And like, if you look at the prices of his books a couple of years ago, they've doubled. Especially on something like this, a grand, I could see it being, especially with the low census count, I could see this being a couple of grand in a year.
I mean, 16 is insanely low.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like insanely low for modern. Hey, what's up, John?
Oh,
What's up,
that's
everybody?
fine. Are you
What's
in
up?
the long story short chat?
I am in the hot bot alert.
All right, we'll
chat.
add you. I thought you were in it, man. Our bad.
Okay,
Our bad.
I'm just gonna
It's
add
all
you
right.
to the. All right.
I like watching you guys like as much as I like sharing the same screen. So
Yeah. So it's really up to you. Open invite anytime. So
Hey, bro,
got it,
you're
buddy.
you're part of the family, bro.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
and then I had one more question for Joe. So Joe, when you were growing up, did you read this comic, and is this where you learned the secret of love?
Man, I don't think I even know what the secret of love is, man. I'm still learning.
This dude doesn't know either, man. Don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself.
I thought it was Mama.
Oh man, well that's not a secret. I'm yelling, "Mama, the secret is out, bro."
John, what do you think about a grand for this? Second highest grade on the census, only 16, 200 point for Matt Baker. What do you think?
John, would you? Is this a buy for you? There's
At
only
1,000,
Yeah, at 1,000.
and it's what is it? A 5.0
graded-
or just raw?
No,
5.0.
graded 5.0.
I
High
think I
grade.
spoke. Yeah, I think I spoke about this before, maybe a few weeks ago with Ben and Mercenite. I said that the Matt Baker stuff is super cool, and if I find it, I'm more than willing to buy it raw or even like a 2.0, but I am not going to spend 1,000 when I can put that into a timely or something, because I have more of a passion for that. I have nothing against these, but I will buy these all the time for $200-$300, but not 1,000 and higher. So
All right, fair enough.
unless the cover is something really spectacular, there are covers that speak to me that are romance, and I will get them, but it has to be something. It doesn't even matter who the artist is. So
I mean, people are saying this cover's not his greatest. Maybe it's not his greatest, but there's something about this, man, that's just passionate, man.
I mean, I know there's been an uptick for Golden Age books anyways, but I still feel like that romance books haven't had their like huge boom that like.
Listen, one day they're gonna make either a movie about Matt Baker or a professional documentary, and his shit's gonna become untouchable. It's gonna be Dave Stevens times 3. But until that day, I'm gonna keep buying them cheaply whenever I can find them. All right, this much I'm certain, but we will see. All right, that's it for Golden Age tonight. We are moving out of the Golden Age into Copper, Modern, and everything else. So this is the Birth of the Defiant Universe #1. This is the special commemorative edition. It was limited to 1,000 copies, signed and numbered. A 9.8 of this sold for $355 back in 2021. So it's been a minute. It's been a minute since one of these sold. There is a 199 of the census. Oh, you got it, Carter. Nice.
Ooh,
It's signed and numbered.
Yeah, it's signed by Jim Shooter.
Yeah, man.
Nice, very
So,
cool.
Found this for $1.
I knew it.
dude, well,
Oh, nice.
Long time ago.
Oh,
Long
it's
time
number
ago.
2 in the corner. rather
Yeah.
than a signature.
number 2.
528 out
Oh,
of
528.
1,000.
Okay, I said number 2 would probably come in a nice
Oh.
little premium.
I meant number 2, like TOO.
Oh, yeah. So there's only 33 of these in the census, 22 and 9.8. There is a 9.9. Most of these are all qualified because they're signed, right? What I found interesting is that 9.8 sale. If you go to the next slide, Aaron,
Mhm.
and I guess. Oh, did I not put that in there?
Yeah, that's all you had was this.
Is the if you go to after the filler?
It's a
Can I-
different book. It's
Oh,
another
damn,
Marvel book.
I had it in there. I must have fucking deleted it. I shit myself. I swear I had that in there.
If you have another picture or something like that, you can throw it in.
Let me see if I've got something.
Throw it in the long story short chat or.
No, I just threw it in there. I must have freaking inadvertently do. Oh no, can you? I don't.
I
It
have the
is
slides
down-
too.
It's down
slides.
after the Cable
Oh.
X-Force book. I don't know what the hell I was doing.
Okay, I see it. Yeah, I can fast forward to it. Give me a second. Slide 7. Boom.
Okay, so this was the book that sold for 9.8. Now it's still signed and numbered, so CGC just looked past all that stuff. They didn't give it a qualified label because the reason so many of them are qualified is because of the signature and the numbering. But this was the one that sold.
Okay, so a couple questions. Carter, is yours a 9.8 candidate?
Shoot, man, I never even think of it.
I mean,
pretty sharp.
I mean, $1 to $350. That sounds like a pretty good payday to me.
Man, it's only money.
And the other thing is, would you if you were to grade it, since they have JSA now involved, would you get it qualified that way, like doing a JSA label?
I don't think this is 90 because I'm seeing like ticks. Because I think this is like a vellum overlay.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm seeing ticks, like,
Oh, you could probably fill them too if you.
Joe can press vellum. Joe can press anything. He can press metal. He can press gold.
But I don't think. But I keep this in my my Valiant box.
That's where I keep him too. I was so excited when the Defiant Universe started because when Shooter left Valiant, I'm like, okay, here we go, Valiant 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
Never quite played out that way.
Yeah, because like this is kind of gross. Whatever this is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember reading Warriors of Plasm.
Yes, that was the first one.
And I was just like, this is really grotesque.
I still buy them when I see them though. So.
Yeah.
They're out there. Like I want to say like I picked this up at my LCS and when they were having dollar back issues, and I want to say I picked up a couple of these, man. I know I have this because I mean you got to be crazy to pass up on a numbered book, no matter what it is, and limited. I mean, even if you don't know what it is, just pick it up.
Gym Shooter Auto.
Yeah. Even if you couldn't recognize the auto, you know it's something.
Yeah, I mean, if it's proper still, it still has that COA.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Alrighty. What do we have next?
All right. We covered this book in episode 70, which was over a year ago. It doesn't feel that long ago, but we're revisiting it because we challenged people to find this in the wild, and the only man who could do it was Carter. Go ahead, man.
$1.
I was the only one. So Fearless Defenders number 2. So 1 in 50 Marcos Martin variant. And I found one for like 35, I believe.
Nice.
Yeah, I took a chance. I took a chance on it. I'm not sure what, like, if this were auctioned off or something like that, I'm not sure what it would go for though. You know what I mean?
It's so far off the radar for most people. It's the kind of book we love in the show, obviously, but yeah,
feels like a Mondo cover, man.
Ruin the census count. Send yours in for grading.
So there's only one whatchamacallit, 198.
Only one at all, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter what grade it is at that point, in my opinion.
I like Valkyrie standing in the background with a sword above her head. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, great find, Carter. Congrats, man. Carter's like, hey, can we throw this in the show, man? Like we talked about. I don't know if you were on that show. You missed it. You've only missed a couple, but like, I don't know. But it's been over a year, so who the hell knows, man.
Well, watch it be one of the shows that he was hosting.
Sometimes that info goes in one ear and out the other.
Oh, dude, I put the slides together and I'm like, did we talk about this book yet? Like, I can't keep it straight. So.
I mean, you see me struggling on the Hot 10 to see if I can. I'm like, have we talked about? I was like, this looks familiar. I don't know where I've seen this from. I was like, and if it's vaguely familiar, I just give you credit. I'm just like, I'm like, oh yeah, we talked about a long story short. I'm like, I don't know what episode, but that's where I'm pretty sure I saw it. And then I always asked Joe to like reassure that I wasn't just like really stoned on this show.
Yeah, we covered a lot of ground.
Yeah.
Anyways, next we've got I don't think we ever talked about this book. But it's always been kind of like a big book, right? So this is Cable and X-Force #1. This is a Mike Deodato 1 in 150 variant. You don't see 1 in 150s that often.
No.
From Marvel Comics in 2013. That was really the tail end of I would call it the golden age of ratio variants. Probably the final year.
Yeah.
A 9/8 sold for $350. A little over a year and a half ago. Only 42 of these on the census, which is really, really low. 32 9.8s. I've never had it. Cardi, have you had this?
I don't have this. I never have, I don't believe.
I have seen this on a wall before, but they were asking more than I was willing to pay.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen this, but it is an elusive book. It's not often come across this one.
I'm still on the search for a book from like Flipside. The Captain America Tron book.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
I've got that one, man.
Ever since you talked about it on that on a similar show like this, like I haven't. That book has eluded me. Like,
dude, I might have an extra one of those, man. It was
No. It's for the fun of the hunt now. At this point,
all right.
I mean, like, yeah, it's nice to get handouts and stuff like that, but like, to me,
if
like,
you need to have it, I might have an extra somewhere, but I haven't seen it in a while. But yeah, that's a tough one.
It's more for the hunt for me on that than anything at this point. Like,
I mean, the hunt is half the fun. I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
The hunt is probably more than half the fun, to be honest with you. So,
yeah, because like once you have it, it's like kind of, or what's the next thing?
Yeah. All right. Next, okay, we already talked about this one. All right, we're going to talk a little bit more about Deodato. So this era of Marvel was like the bankruptcy years. So some of these books are tougher to find, particularly in newsstand. I don't know. I love Deodato from this era. I love this era of comics in general, but this is Thor 492. This is a newsie from 1995. A 9/8 newsie sold for $180 back in 2021. Think about that for a second. It's like almost 5 years ago.
Yeah.
The census count on this is not specific to newsies. They don't break it out that way. So the total census count is 4 out of 10. But this is a kind of a badass cover, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
I like the hint of a cheek.
It's like if it was a little bit more, you would have got it. But
I got that for $3 newsstand from a comic show box.
Nice. I mean, you can find them for that. You can find them for $1. Some of these.
Yeah,
I knew you'd like this one, buddy. I knew you would.
I mean, you can see that fold at the end of the leg, but
all right.
I have to know: is this a foot fetish? Like,
no, I mean, she's got her boots on. It's like a thigh high boot fetish cover.
Yeah, but he's like kneeling and staring at that foot.
Yeah, I mean,
it almost. I don't know if it's like an homage, but it feels like a graduate kind of nod,
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
right? I mean,
The funny thing is there's an explicit Thor graduate homage book.
mhm.
I forget which number it is. Do you anybody know what I'm talking about? Where it's literally straight from
It's like 612, right? It's
something in that range. Yeah.
Yes.
His safe word is Mjolnir.
It would be
Anyways,
lovely.
this is the tail end of the run. This run went to 500 or 501, something like that. But any of these from like any of the Diodato covers through the end are all worth grabbing, particularly in newsstand. So worth keeping an eye open for. All right. So these are relatively recent books, but the covers are beautiful. And what I'm noticing is the asking price on these books is really starting to rise. So we're going to talk about a couple of them. So this is Amazing Fantasy 3. This is Kari Andrews, the cover A. It has that classic throwback vibe to it that people love. But if you look at this book, and if you go to the next one too, Aaron, which is also Kari Andrews as well.
Yeah, I love that book.
If you look at the asking price on these, they're like on like a My Comic Shop, they're asking $15 to $20 for these books now. I'm not saying they're going for that, but
I think they were expensive to begin with. I want to say was it $9.99 on these?
I think they were $5 or $6 covers. I don't think they quite got that high because they're not square bound or anything. I think they're kind of like $5 or $6.
But they're pretty fat though.
Yeah, they're thicker for sure. But $5 or $6 in 2021. I mean, $5 or $6 now is kind of standard. $5 or $6 was premium pricing in 2021. But you see, I'm not saying they're going for that, but the asking price of these books are rising, and you can still find these things in the wild. So I would point out that these are the kind of things you want to be grabbing out of dollar bins if you see them. Tuck these away. This Black Widow cover they're looking at right here is just badass. I love me some Natasha covers, but just something to keep an eye out for. Every once in a while you wake up and the book like this is going for $50. You're like, how the hell did that happen? As people start to sock these things away. So just an observation that I wanted to share. All right. This is a fun book. Ghost in the Shell 2, number 1. This is a Masumani Shiro. I probably butchered the name there. Holofoil variant from Dark Horse in 2003. And 9/8 sold for $76 a few years ago. Only 32 of these on the census, 20 and 9.8. But this book is really cool if you see one in person. The holofoil on it is really quite nice.
This looks dope.
What's that?
I said this looks dope, and I'm glad it's not a photo variant of like Scarlett Johansson.
Oh man, what did they do with that movie?
I don't know. I never saw it.
Oh, man.
I was like, I know I'm going to be disappointed, so I was like, I'd rather just avoid it.
No, it was actually pretty entertaining. I saw it.
It was all right. It's just like I don't know.
Compared to the anime, though,
it was weird that they cast a white girl in what I thought would probably be a Japanese or some type of Asian actress. It should have just
been an Asian movie. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. But still, it was kind of decent. So
it wasn't terrible. It just felt off a little bit. I don't know.
So it still stays true to the anime then?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, they have the anime, videos that you can watch. So those are.
I always get nervous every time they say they're going to do a live action Akira film. Like that, because that's my all-time ultimate favorite anime.
I mean, it's one of the biggest animes, right? I mean, ever. So
it was the biggest actual animated anime that they made, I think, back in the days, and they really couldn't screw that up. They would have to really stick to the script,
Yeah. I mean,
that's
you ever,
something everybody would know right away if they screwed up and strayed off a little bit.
yeah, I mean, I know there's a lot more that they cover in the manga too versus like the straight up anime. So, I mean, there's stuff they could veer off if they, so true to the material. But every time they say they're getting ready to start that, I just get nervous. But anyways, that's my
Yeah,
tangent
no,
for
this is
today.
just a fun book to own. All right. Anybody remember the controversy
yeah.
on this bad boy? Have we
Yeah.
ever talked about this?
I don't remember what the controversy is, but I do.
Okay, so let's see. See if I can
right
remember.
when I was
If
getting back.
if I fuck up the story, somebody chime in. But this is Harley Quinn #1. This is a retail exclusive variant. Who was the guy? Is it Bulletproof or something like that?
Yeah, bulletproof.
Was it Bulletproof? Yeah, something like that. So this was the pink Harley Quinn variant. Now, supposedly they got 1,000 of these, but like 200 of them were damaged, so there was only 800 available. And so this book was hot as hell coming out of the gate. A 9.8 sold for $1,000 of this book right out of the gate, if you remember.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
A recent 9.8 sold for 130. There's 404 in the census, 240 9.8s. But the issue is they came out with a reprint of this book, right? With 2 additional covers of like a gray, like a black and white, and like a blue toned one or something like that.
Yes.
And like everybody was clamoring for this thing, right? Delato, Harley Quinn, like this is when Delato was as hot as can be. And then they came out with even more, and just pissed everybody off.
Oh, so they kept on going back to the same well.
Yeah, they re-released it as a black and a white and a blue or something like that. I can't remember exactly. Is that how you remember it, Joe? Is that how it looked out?
I remember when this book, it was the guys on Unpressable Defects. I remember, like, I remember Trey talking about this book, and this was when Delato was at its fucking
absolute pinnacle, right?
Right. And this was a must. Hey, you want FOMO like this? I remember everybody trying to get this book.
Right, and people were paying big bucks for it, and then when they re-released it, it pissed everybody off. To like,
you see it today, man. It still holds up, man. This book is drawn beautifully. It's incredible.
Yeah, no, the pink is definitely still the one to get, but I mean, 130 is not a bad price.
Compared to like
1,000,
that shut up way too high for the amount that was out there. I think, in my opinion, 130 is cheap. I think that this book probably deserves to be around $200-$300 in a 9.8.
It's really 800. If the number's really 800, that's probably not too far off the mark. Yeah. But yeah, the fact that they had multiples after pissed people off. Now, the funny thing is we're going to keep talking about this book, but here was a pink that Turner released.
Yeah.
After the fact, this was the second print. He has other ones, but this book, this book is has held its own. So a 9.9 of this, 9.9 granted, sold for $570.
in 2017.
Back in 2017. Think about that. That's like almost a decade ago.
Oh wow.
They only did 1,000 of these. This is, there are other versions of this cover, but the pink, there's something unique with the pink version of this one.
I have the first print of this, so
I've got the first print as well.
I don't remember which cover because there's like 3 of them for the first print, right? There's like an A, B, and C cover where it's classic, the one that you see in Suicide Squad, and then like a third version of Harley. I don't remember, but the backgrounds are all different in each of those, right? I believe they released this one for Valentine's Day or something like that.
That's right.
It came out in Valentine's Day, and it was only available on the Aspen store.
It was called a pudding package because she called Joker a pudding, right?
Pudding.
Yeah.
I don't remember the
so the-
pudding package, but that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, it came like a different color. It might even be this one. I don't know, but it had this exact cover, and it came with 2 other books. I don't know what the other ones were, but
Did Michael Turner really draw this?
I feel like
Yeah.
it's like one of those situations where it's like a generic outline sketch of a character, and then someone fills in the Harley Quinn part.
Now, I think
Well-
this was one of many sketches that he has in his library, and
yeah.
somebody colored the shit out of it and really
They
brought
repurposed it.
Yeah.
yeah, and brought it to life. But
The-
like Turner's got a ton of sketches that they've released for, and I don't know who they contact the family of Turner or whatever to drop this.
But it works. It works for
Yeah.
Harley. Like whatever they did, like this actually, it feels like Harley. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But you can also appreciate the sketch cover a lot better for his pencils, because you can
Mhm.
really appreciate what he did to it. Obviously, a second and third party did something with inks and
For sure.
coloring here. So
I definitely know Michael Turner didn't do Miles Morales, even
Yeah.
though he supposedly did a Miles cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing the work he can get done. Yeah, posthumously. But
From the grave.
what year did he die again? 20.
I want to say 2008.
Yeah.
Was that 2008? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
are
And
there Miles
Morales
Turner
Aspen covers. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Aspen. Yes. So
I thought there were Spider-Man on Miles Morales covers that he did, meaning they took his Spider-Man art and put it on a Miles book.
yes, that's what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
But it's also reverse colored, so it's like where it
Well,
has
that's the company screwing around with shit, but he actually did Spider-Man. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Mama.
Ooh,
Oh,
Yeah.
mama.
oh sweet.
dude, you pulled a bunch of foils already, man.
2. This is the second one.
That's the second
Okay.
one. Okay, I've seen them
Yeah.
both.
This one this one is exceptional. I love this art. This particular
Fucking
chick.
fantastic.
Nice. Have you been checking for your ticket?
Always. I'm turning.
Okay.
You don't see me turning books upside down and shaking them and
Yeah. Because you won a 9.8, obviously.
Hey, John, did you get the same amount that you got with the
No,
Halloween?
I got more this time. I'm into
Because you got
this.
even more this time. That's crazy. I got less.
Yeah, I think I'm around 1100 on the horror, these, which is
Damn,
this.
man, you gotta pull a golden ticket this time.
Yeah,
You got
dude.
it.
Yeah, well, if I don't, then you guys can, talk to Spears and see if he can make one up. Add
Hey,
one
did
to
you-
the, actually, the guy right there can do it. You can make it happen.
The emissary,
Him,
Mark Spears'
yeah.
emissary.
Mark's best friend.
me and John were talking with Mark till 2:00 in the morning last night.
No,
man.
you talked to him till 2 a.m. I talked to him till 6 a.m.
No shit.
Hell yeah!
Man.
I don't know what we were doing, but
Well, that's how we became friends, man. We just
I was.
started
Yeah, I
talking
looked up.
comics,
I
man.
looked up out of my basement window and I saw the sun, and not the sun, but it was like you could see it went from dark to light, and I was just like, "Oh, okay, I gotta go."
It's like stepbrothers. Did we just become best
best
friends?
But let's put it this way: if like Ben, if you were like really cool friends with DeCal, would you would you be like in a conversation with him, like like if he was a guest on the show and then hung out in the backstage,
Yeah,
would
man,
you
just
talk to
bullshit
him?
forever.
You would talk to him until he says, "Hey, buddy, good night,"
Yeah.
and especially if you didn't have to go to work the next day.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course.
He's a really super interesting guy to talk to, and he's super cool. You know what I mean? So
He's got the thing with Spears is that he's done so much art that a lot of people don't know about. That's just out there, right, John? I mean,
Yep.
and I don't have the time to tell you to go look at here and look at here and look at here, like, and you would be like, he did that movie poster, he did that. I mean, you would freak
Look at-
out.
look at the DVDs he was selling.
Oh yeah,
in his live
from
auction.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean they were those what do they call those? Like those D-list horror movies that completely fly under the radar, but somehow they're still kind of like have a cult following. And he did all the cover art to their movie posters and their DVD cases. So
Mhm.
like,
Busy
Yeah.
dude, man. A busy guy.
Mhm. yeah.
All right. Does anybody remember this cover?
Oh yeah.
Anybody ever come across this goddamn thing? So He-Man, the Eternity War #1. This is the action figure variant from MattyCollector.com. That was a Mattel website.
Okay.
This is from DC Comics in 2015. A 9.6, mind you, sold for $400 back in 2016, almost a decade ago.
It's probably Big Leg that bought it.
398s on the census, 16 total.
Bought it or sold it?
This thing's a ghost, man.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, knowing Leg, he probably has like, he's probably like the 398s or something like that. I don't know.
Mhm.
I've never seen this thing in person. Anybody?
No.
I'm sure Leg has. If anybody, Leg has, right? I mean, this is his thing. But
Yeah, I mean, if there's one person I expect to have it, it would be Leg.
I gotta ask him if he does have this. I wouldn't be surprised.
I know he's in the long story short chat, but I don't know how active he is. But you can ask him in there.
All right, we'll drop it in there and say, dude, you got this thing. What a throwback this cover is.
I'll text him right now. Let me see. You have this.
It's probably insulting. Do you have this? How many of this do you have? Is probably the way to phrase it.
Or how many of you sold already?
But the fact that the most recent sale I could see was in 9.6, that means nobody's selling this thing. If you have this thing, you're hanging on to it. It's in your collection. You've never seen it, Carter, have you?
Absolutely not.
Like, if anybody was going to have it, it would be Carter to come across this.
I love He-Man too, and never.
I just think that this thing hits on multiple levels. The comic collectors, but the people who just love the toys, just seeing this book with the figures on it.
Oh yeah, the Castle Grayskull in the background, man.
Right, they're going to hang on to it. They're not going to move it. They're not going to flip it. You know.
I was just seeing if this was still a website.
Oh, is it still around?
No,
It takes you just to Mattel, I think. If you,
Yeah, it's just a Mattel thing now.
Yeah,
Mattel Creations or something like that.
It takes you to another website.
Yeah,
So
Leg has it.
he does.
Yeah,
I told you.
he goes. Yeah, I got it somewhere. It's an expensive book.
Does he have it in 9.8 or probably just raw? You
Do
probably
you have it in a 9.8 or is it raw? We'll find out in a second.
All right. So we'll move on to the next book until we hear back.
All right. So this is Penthouse Comics #1. This is the Godtail retail exclusive. I was just surprised. I just threw this on. This was limited to 300. This thing's going for $150.
Oh, wow.
When did this come out?
So this is when that whole Penthouse run came out, like in 2024, was it? Like the Call had one. So it's relatively new. But this thing, I was just surprised to see what this thing's going for.
Was this the one where it had that AI article at the very beginning?
Yeah,
and then
there was an AI cover.
And then the incentive cover or whatever was
Stemograph. He's a big, me and JC talk about his stuff all the time. But he's kind of developed his own style, but he submitted it and they didn't know it was AI. And, once they accepted the art, they put in an article in the book called AI Sucks. And, but his cover, it's a pretty good looking cover, actually. The one that the AI one that he put out, you wouldn't think it was AI at first glance, but, anyways, yes, this book was in that sort of vintage, but I mean, $150 for this thing. I was surprised raw to see it going for that much.
So
Leg has it in raw.
Oh, nice. Okay, so big shout out to Doc Joe for living the life of he's like, I don't read these type of books, I live it. So so the next time you read the article that says, Dear Penthouse Comics, as a dentist, I it was a Doc Joe story.
Yeah, Godtail has really, quietly come into his own this year. We talk about like artists of the year. He probably should be part of the conversation there, but yeah, this one's popped nicely. I think I got that. I can't remember. I think I got this. I gotta go look. Yeah. And like on eBay, I think there's like 3 or 4 people are asking $200 for them now or something like that.
Crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, keeping the show going. All right, Carter, you want to talk about this one?
So I believe so Rogues number 5. I don't know if it's Rogues or Rogues the Cold Ship.
I think it's just Rogues. When I looked it up, it just came up as Rogues, but
okay. All right. So this cover. So who did it? Lolita Aldea?
yes, I'm not familiar with her work, but this is a Janet Jackson homage. Is that what we're thinking here?
No, it just feels like a grab a titty cover. You know what I mean? That's what it just looks like.
Isn't that the Gen 13 homage?
The Gen 13 was homaging Janet Jackson. The Gen 13 was
is it? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
The Janet Jackson Rolling Stone cover, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, this came out in 2014. Okay. I came across this today, and I tried to find and like trying to do it on my phone. It was just like coming up with not a lot of info on it. And I was asking Ben how if he could find anything.
I couldn't find any like transactions on it. Just what we're looking at here. So
this book feels like it's like a cover A ghost.
Yeah,
that's what it feels like.
I would buy this if I saw it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
no questions asked.
I got it.
One day it may be something. One day it could be something.
I know, right? I want to see some sales of this Shake Loose. Come on.
Well, listen, give it a couple weeks. The show has a way of doing that. So
we're not condoning buying it online, but you should buy it.
We're not condoning it, but we know you will.
Shoot, but the thing is, I'm not seeing any nothing online. No online listings at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Amigo, they weren't in 2014. They could not have been pumping shit out in high volume. Let's just put it that way.
Mm-hmm. But great cover, love it. See, to me, this is a great rendering, composition, colors, and subject matter.
All right. Tomb Raider number 46. This is a Matt Turner con exclusive. It was limited to 100, which for this era was really, really low. There's been not a lot of sales of this book. I saw a 9.0 go for $35 back in 2014, so more than a decade ago. Only 19 on the census, 5 in 9.8. 9 copies are signature series, but people love Turner, and this thing's basically a modern Ghost.
I've got it.
Who's got it? Joe?
Me.
You got it? Nice.
I went through a period of time for a few years. I was really, really, really big into Michael Turner anything, and especially like any con exclusives or anything. And I amassed a really, really cool vintage collection of Michael Turner stuff. So I definitely picked this up. But they used that image on another cover, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was somewhere else as well. Yeah.
Without the flag in the back.
Without the flag,
it might be like a white background, I think. Because I have a couple of versions of it, I think.
Oh, I just noticed that was the Texas flag.
Yeah.
Justin, this was the flat ass era.
Yeah.
The 90s, this era of the 90s was sort of the era of the flat ass. So it's the product of the time. So
it didn't matter the cake, just as long as you had just a hint of cake.
That's cake for a girl that's skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tomb Raider is the games. There's a couple of new games coming out that have got some pretty good buzz around them. So, speaking of Tomb Raider, I think we got another book on another tough Tomb Raider.
Pancakes.
Tomb Raider number 21. This variant's a tough one to get. So this is Andy Park. This is just a dealer incentive. I don't know it's specifically limited to how that was given out, but it's not a common book. A nine of this sold for $190 in 2022. Only 16 on the census, which is pretty low. 11 and 9.8, but one worth grabbing if you're digging and you come across this thing for cheap.
I have this book.
You do?
You have it.
I found it. It's so funny because I didn't realize it came out in 2002. Like if you told me it came out in like 2015 or something like that, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. So it looks good.
Yeah, it's a great find. Do you remember where you found it? Just like digging in a box or something?
Yeah, it was like $10.
Yeah, it's a good score.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time they've done a Tomb Raider comic?
It's been a while, but basically what they're doing is they're re-releasing one of their more popular games with updated graphics, and then the sequel is coming out. But they made her, the big criticism about Tomb Raider is that like they made her ugly and unattractive. Like they're going back to like the original character design, and people are really excited about it. So
hell yeah, triangle boobs, let's go.
Well, I'm saying they updated the graphics a little bit, but yeah, that's basically what's going on with Tomb Raider right now. So, all right, what else we have on the show? Oh man, Sonic books. We can talk about Sonic books till we're blue in the face, but we'll just dribble them in here. This is a great one to keep an eye open for. So this is Sonic the Hedgehog number 268. Jonathan H. Gray. This is just a cover B. Here's the regular cover B. From Archie Comics 2015, and 9/8 of this sold for $235 last month. Only 4 of these on the census, 1 in 9.8. But my rule of thumb at this point is when I'm digging, if I see Sonic books for $1, I just grab them.
Oh yeah,
I just grab them because they're all worth more than $1 for sure, and some are worth crazy money.
Dope.
I believe Sanford Green did a shitload of covers for Sonic that nobody talks about, and it's like early Sanford Green.
That's interesting. I have to look those up. I didn't realize that. Yeah,
so
there's a lot.
Is it a pretty safe bet just to pick up high grade Sonic books?
I would say any grade. I mean, if they're in dollar bins, man, like just grab them. Yeah, because they're so short printed. Like I have a long box of these things, beat to shit copies. My son read it. He read it. Used to buy him at the supermarket for him for years, and he would just read them and destroy them. And I went through them, and like he's got some ones, if they were in any respectable condition, be worth a shit ton. But yeah, just buy them all because kids read them, and they just weren't saving them. Like these things are tough in really any grade.
Like Sanford Green did issue 155 through like 165, something like that.
All right, I'll have to cover those on a future show. That's good to know.
Man.
Good stuff. Yeah, but anyways, word to the wise, grab Sonic when you're dating. Even if you don't know what you're looking at and it's $1, just take it. Just take it.
Nice.
All right. This book was covers. Have we ever talked about this book on the show before?
No.
This cover is wild, man. Adventures in the Rifle Brigade number 2. This is a Brian Ballin cover. I found this thing digging in a dollar bin over the weekend. I'm like, what the
nice.
What
It's
is
super
that?
cool, dude. I've never seen this.
Yeah, man. Vertigo from 2000. An 8.5. An 8.5 is the only book on the census, which cracks me up.
Interesting.
Sold for $25, which is below the cost of grading. So like that's even funnier. For back in earlier this year, but this book is
It's nuts. It says definitely not cricket. This ain't the sport you grew up on.
Yeah, man, you got fucking like the evil Nazi bitch there, and these poor bastards.
It's
You
like
get
the
the one
girl
guy-
version of Hogan's Heroes is
Colonel Clink.
Clink, the girl Clink, his granddaughter, probably.
I was just about to ask, why is Saddam Hussein on the cover?
That's what it looks like.
Right?
It's
Like where he's doing the Superman pose, right? Holding the Supergirl.
Yeah, no kidding, right? That's a good homage there.
Yeah. Well, you have a Nazi doing the slave line. Yeah. Anyways.
Anyways, man, these are the kind of books you find when you're digging that make the hobby fun. Just this thing's just a good laugh, but who doesn't love some balling, right?
How long does it take him to do a cover? Because his shit is so detailed.
Dude, it's phenomenal, right? It's fucking phenomenal.
It feels like
he's starting to do covers again, anyways. Now, like his art's starting to pop back up. Like,
yeah, there are some people who are doing like exclusives of him and stuff. I've noticed.
it looks so meticulous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, let's keep the show rolling. You want to take this one, Carter?
Yeah, I found that. Oh, that's a 1 in 25.
Yeah, man.
No kidding.
At least that's what my comic shop had. So
Wow. Okay, so I found this in the El Cheapo bin.
Ooh, nice.
So Go Power Rangers 12. Cool Goonies homage.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm with this. I saw it. I'm like, I don't see enough covers like this.
Yep.
for sure.
So what Boom was doing with these Power Ranger covers during this time period, right? They were doing nothing but like homage covers for like records, classic movies.
Yeah, and it was
album covers. Yeah,
it was only a matter of time before
They hate Goonies. I mean, they're great at hitting nostalgia, right?
Yep.
What I love about this one though, it's the last issue in the run. A 1 in 25 on the last issue in the run. You don't see that all that often.
No, and those are always the hardest ones to find because like stores like they'll get enough for their subscribers basically. They're not gonna order off the shelf. They're getting ready for the next issue one.
Yep.
This feels an homage to that movie cover that who he passed away this year. He did all the prequel posters and
oh yeah, he's super famous.
Drew
Drusen.
Yeah.
Drew Drusen.
I have that. Hold on. I got this exact poster.
Right. That's the blown up version, right, of the Goonies. Right.
Yeah.
It's a little right there on the bottom.
Oh, so I finally watched the Goonies. Like
what?
I was like just outside of. It was just like right outside of my age range. To see it.
Okay.
And then
there you go, man. That's nice, man. Is that an original? I can't hear you. I think
he said, "Yeah, man."
Yeah, it's the original.
Nice.
Is that Strusen that drew that?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, he did like the Master of the Universe poster. He had so many like.
That's dope,
bro. Yeah, that's Thanos on the cover, bro.
But yeah, I and then so after watching it, I was like, kind of like, I've seen most of this film, and I was like, but I guess I never had sat down and watched it from beginning to end, or if I did, I was on a lot of drugs. I can't remember.
Hey, dude, I went to the movies with my parents and my sister, and they bought tickets to Cocoon. And I said, there's no way in hell I'm watching that. And I threw a big fucking scene. And I saw the Goonies by myself, which was a big, man, I must have been, shit, I don't remember. But I remember sitting there by myself, and I'm thinking, man, my family's missing a great fucking movie.
Right.
Watching the fucking Cocoon and shit, dude,
Like you saw Instant Classic versus them seeing some film that no one gives a shit about anymore.
Yeah.
I remember being 7 and my mom taking me to go see Goonies opening weekend.
Oh man, I think I saw it opening weekend too, man. Like you don't forget that movie, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bro, the best line in there was Chunk saying, "I smell ice cream." It was fucking awesome, dude. I smell ice cream. That's when you know you're craving sweets.
It's amazing. Chunk was like he was only in that movie,
Yeah.
and that was it. Like he should have been everywhere.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. The only movie he ever did at any level?
Yes.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Is he going to be in this? They're making a sequel, right? Like with them all grown up. Is he going to be in it? You think?
It's
He
funny
has
because
to.
he has to be, man.
he's all skinny and shit.
He looks exactly the same, just older. That's it.
Mm.
Wow.
So he wouldn't, like you would know right away who he is if he walked past you in the street.
Oh, I have a story to tell y'all after the show. I don't want to say it on air, but
Right.
Okay.
All right,
it's
real quick.
related to what movie?
I
is
got
it?
a hit here, so I don't know what it is.
The
You might
the
wanna
Sandlot.
check it out.
Pull
It's
it,
related
baby.
to the. I'm
Well,
gonna put you on big screen.
it's either a glow or something. It's wrapped in white paper, so
Oh fuck.
You
Oh,
feel
boy.
it.
all right. So that's
Drum roll, please. Brrr.
Pull
Make sure
the
to clip to
grail.
someone.
Here comes
I
the
don't know
grail.
if the grill's going to be in here. No, it's a Frankenstein ugly sweater, which is like a glow in the dark.
Oh, nice.
And let's
Nope.
see.
No golden ticket.
No.
Come on. Give me the
But
goddamn
that's
ticket.
it.
Congrats.
That's it.
Sweet.
It's a cool hit.
Oh,
One in
yeah.
666 bags.
Yeah.
All right, this is a new release. This book just came out this week, but Ito man's been killing it this year.
Meanwhile,
this
Ben
thing-
is getting consecutive numbers at his first go.
I did. I only bought two. I got like issue number 2, like
Hey, Ben,
number 2 and number 3. Like
It
back to
kills
back.
me that the first time you did Halloween bags, you got dupes, right? And
Yeah.
then the second time you do this, you get one, like cover one and cover 2.
Yeah, but I get bad luck. It's all good, man. I just ask the questions. I don't know the answers. This book just came out this week. Blade Runner, Black Lotus, Las Vegas, number 3. Beautiful Ito cover. These things are gone on eBay. Midtown is sold out. Like people hit me up and said this book is like super under ordered because whatever, Ito hadn't really popped yet when this thing hit FOC. But it's a really well rendered cover. I like Girls with Samurai Swords, but and this has been actually a good read, this series. But
That is a great cover, man.
yeah, it just came out and they're all gone. Like there's nothing out there. At least maybe they've restocked eBay, but I checked and there wasn't a single copy listed. So if you are out digging this week, keep an eye open for this one. Probably worth picking up. All right. What do we got next? Oh man, this is rough today. So this reminds me
going
of
on here?
So this time last year, Ickpot dropped that Bride cover
Dude, what is this?
I
at the
know.
end of the year. This is Ickpot. This is Ickpot doing
Meow.
his best Milo Monero cover. You might as well call him a thick pot because how he likes to draw. But anyways, this was an Udon exclusive that was on their website, limited to 250. And this is Felicia, and in the Ickpot style. Igor hit me up with this today. It's like, all right, I'll throw it on the show. We don't always cover new releases, but this was and the asking price on this was $50 on the Udon store, which is no joke.
I'm such a moron. I'm thinking to myself, how does this chick comb her hair, dude?
How she combs her hair.
Well,
Right.
she's wearing gloves. That's not her real hands, right? Or does she morph into a cat?
She is a cat.
I'm not familiar with the character. So.
I don't know.
Like, is
enough
she
about
human
Darkstalkers.
wearing like a suit, or is it some kind of a real like mutant type of?
Hey,
character?
bro, that's a real tail, bro.
Somebody hit me up and like, oh, that's where the tail comes from. All right.
Oh.
Dave's like it's always been thick pot. Yeah. But yeah, he dropped that bride cover last year at this time that went nuclear at the exact. I think it was in December, and so we'll see. We'll check in a year and see where this one where shakes itself out. But I know people like Felicia, and Udon didn't feel the need.
bro.
And Udon didn't feel the need to censor this one like Marvel did with Spider-Woman. Let's just put it that way.
Somebody put it's Demon Stalkers, bro, or Dark Stalkers. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's a fighting game.
Cool.
All right, is that it? I think that's the last one. There we go.
Yep. All right. So big shout out again to Cover Price. Make sure you use the code Nirvana14 for a 30-day unlimited membership for only 99 cents. You can also use the code Nirvana over at Bird City Comics. Some restrictions may apply. Alrighty. And Joe, are you going to be on the Hot 10 tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I should be on. I don't know why I wouldn't. Hot book alert.
Hot book alert. Sunday night, and look for a comic book haul sometime this weekend.
Nice. I love Carter's Halls.
And then I'm assuming we're not doing a show on Christmas.
Carter and I were joking about it. We're like, well, there's nothing going on. Like,
I mean, everything's closed. I'll be home. I don't care. If we just want to sit around, we don't have to do it.
If my mother-in-law comes over,
I was thinking maybe we could recap, maybe we can recap some pickups on the year, like some of our favorite pickups on the year.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to do a standard show. We could talk about those afterwards. But
yeah, that might be fun. I mean, just maybe like a handful of our favorite scores over the course of the year or something like that.
That'd be cool.
Would be a good show. All right, cool.
Alrighty, and then does anyone else have anything else to promote or anything like that? Because otherwise, I'm going to tell them my Sandlot story.
I got this in a.
Save this for next week, dude. What are you doing?
No. We're going to do it now, man. It's too late. How do you want me? You want me to make people forget?
I'll edit it out.
All right, edit it out. I'll talk about it.
Man.
Yeah, just go ahead. You're already here now.
A good buddy of mine named Jason, who owns Little Giant Comics in New Hampshire. He's now on Whatnot Live, and he does these really, really awesome. He does a comic wall in his store, and what he does is he starts like $1 bid, and whatever the bidding ends at, you're allowed to pick whatever's on the comic wall. So of course he has some really killer stuff, some old stuff, and then he threw this on the wall, and I was just like, well, I got to be the first person to win the auction.
That's badass.
And this is old school Ken Golden from Golden
nice.
Co. Certificate from back in the days. So I don't know. I just I'm a huge I grew up. I saw this one,
man.
Yeah,
I grew up loving Luke Skywalker, man.
Bro.
Yeah. And then in the same auction,
the fucking quarterback, bro.
I grabbed this because I'll take this in any grade.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
Middleton, dude.
This is like, to me, low key one of the greatest modern day covers.
Absolutely.
Oh, man. People don't appreciate how well done that cover is.
Absolutely. Middleton is and I'm so glad that it hasn't been homaged or hasn't been.
They tried. It's one of those ones that doesn't come off. It's like when you try to homage Losh 23, it just doesn't work. You know what I mean?
Like I know they've got a couple of like foreign variants of it, but it's not really a variant. It's the same cover. It's just like they have the turkey one. That's I think a virgin cover, which is actually gets a few bucks.
The virgin looks really good. Like you can actually, the virgin on that, you can get a better vibe of what's going on the cover. Like they're looking through the window and the whole thing. Like the version is nice. It's nice.
Real quick, I'll show this real quick. I'm sorry. I took this out of my little storage locker. I picked this up maybe 20 years ago, and at New York City Comic Con, and a kid walked over to me. And he said, "Are you interested in this? Because I can't seem to get any interest from dealers with it." So I said, "What is it?" So
It's bound.
It is. I mean, yeah, you guys know what this is. This is every single Neil Adams
That's awesome.
book with Denny O'Neil.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make it where you can at least see. Here we go. But you can see real
Oh, look
quick.
at that right here,
A
man.
sketch in there.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to get to. Now Neil came did a signing at my friend's local comic shop. My local comic shop. My friend is the owner. Neil Adams used to be a regular there, so I brought this to him, and he was fascinated with it. He actually, said he would like to have one of these, but so he did this on the first page for me. So you could tell the book is a little old. It's got a little, but
That's sick. So
I
Those
had fun
comic
looking.
copies are cool, man.
Yeah, I had fun checking it. Looking at it the other day. I haven't seen it in a while. So.
oh man, I have no idea how to top next week now. So, anyways, so my New Year's resolution is to try to figure out a sign off for the show for myself to say I still
Bye.
later days. All right.
Just see ya.
No, I got
Check
nothing.
you later.
No, see.
Check you later.
Oh yeah,
That's
check you
Ben said.
later. Check you later.
See ya.
That's a good one. Yeah, see, Ben already does see you. I can't do that.